I want to start a healthy lifestyle. I want to organize my closet. I want to really start studying for my exams. I want to save money to invest in my future. I want to do a million other things. But I will do it tomorrow. This is nothing but the same old procrastination that is talking. And how do we anticipate it today and fix it so that it does not come in our way of doing things? Let's find out in this video. Hi friends, my name is Ashwini. I welcome you all today to my channel. Before we start today's video, I have a little confession to make. I am a chronic procrastinator. I feel lazy about doing anything and everything. But luckily, I have learned a way to anticipate this procrastination for the tasks that really matter to me and do its bandobast, aka take care of it in advance so that it does not work as a hurdle in the tasks that I am doing. And that is what I'm going to share with you in this video. Yes, be kind to yourself. You are not the first person on this planet Earth who is procrastinating, and neither will you be the last one. Each and every individual has procrastinated at some point of time in their life. But being kind to yourself in this situation will help you feel calmer and also have an open mind to understand what is the real reason behind this procrastination. And no, I am lazy is not the reason, because then everybody would just give that reason. You need to find the real reason, which brings me to the next point. What is your intention? Why do you want to do that you have to do? If you want to organize your wardrobe, why do you want it? So that you are able to pick out clothes calmly the next day when you are trying to get ready? Or why do you want to work at that project which is so very important at work, but you are just procrastinating? Maybe because you really want to step up your game at work. Try to find the real reason. For example, me creating this YouTube channel. Let me tell you, I have a full-time job, and doing this along with it I always have some or the other reason to procrastinate about not doing it. But having some meaning attached to it, like for example for me, the meaning is that I like to create videos, I like to create this stuff and share it with the world. And the more people I am able to share it, the more meaning it will give to my work, right? So the superficial goal is there. Obviously everybody wants to have 1 million subscribers and all that. But the real meaning for my work comes through the art of creating videos and art of delivering it to the entire world. Since I have this meaning attached to it, every single day I am able to motivate myself and beat those, anticipate those excuses and work on it. That's how you will also find some or the other real meaning attached to your work. Once you find out that meaning, trust me guys, sometimes that meaning is enough for you to, sometimes the intention is right. There is actually a real meaning for which you want to do that work. But sometimes the task is just not challenging enough, or the task is too easy for you to have any meaning to do it, right? In that case, it is a signal for you to step up your game and make that task a little more challenging, a little more exciting, so that you are actually excited to do it. Having spoken about the task being too easy, sometimes it also may happen that the task is too hard or it is too scary. You have the intention, there is that real meaning attached to it, and you really want to do it. But since it is very hard, or it is very difficult, or it is very scary in the beginning, you are trying to procrastinate it. But as long as there is a strong desire, we can work a way out of it. Way out is to prepare for it. So find out the number one excuse that you give yourself every time you are trying to procrastinate a task. And if you don't have that excuse right now, it's okay. Next time when you procrastinate, that excuse will show up. Now, in this situation, you have two options. One is to hold the excuse and just run with it and keep procrastinating and not do the task at all. And the second one is to beat that excuse and just keep working hard at it, which is again equally hard. So the option is, instead of falling into this situation, anticipate this situation in advance and fix it. How do we fix it? We set up a flow of work. A flow is a state in which you are immensely immersed into the task that you are doing. Needless to say, when you are so immersed in a task, you do not want to come out of it. That means you are actually enjoying it, and whatever is enjoyed is obviously never procrastinated. Anticipate how this flow state for that particular task is going to look for you. For example, if you want to clean out your wardrobe, create a ritual around it where you create a nice beverage for yourself, put on some nice music, put on some comfy clothes, and then just get into organizing. Or for you to be studying, create a perfect desk without any distractions so that you will be able to get into that study mode and just stay in it. Or like creating a workout routine or a workout or a ritual around your workout in the morning, in which you focus on your physical and your mental well-being, and that point of time you are taking care of yourself, so this ritual is actually more enjoyable. What I mean to say is, this workflow will depend on what work you are actually going to do. So anticipate the excuse, create a workflow for it so that you are able to do your task without any distractions and actually enjoy it. Now, this will not help when you are doing the task itself, because then again it is the same form of procrastination. Just find out in advance what is that flow state and try to create it, so that what we are doing is we are actually making that task more desirable rather than the distractions that will keep you from doing those tasks. And as I said, whatever is desirable, whatever is enjoyed is never procrastinated. Having said that, please make sure that you are working only for a dedicated amount of time and walking away from that work once the time is over. Because we all know, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. If you go overboard with this technique, what will happen is you will not take the much needed break for your mind, and then the mind will get into the cycle of procrastination. And at this time, it is not because you were being lazy, but at this time it was because you did not give your mind the much needed break. Not only this, stepping away from work will obviously keep you wanting for more and do it more the next day or the next time you want to do it, but at the same time it will give you the much needed time to reward yourself for the hard work and your dedication that you have just shown. See, life is not just about being productive and achieving success and crushing those goals. Yeah, those things are nice, but what is the point of all that if you're not taking time to celebrate and enjoy your hard work and your success? Having a balance of well-being and success is very important, and the books that have helped me, I have created a list for them right here in this video, and my latest video is right here. If this video helped you, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already done so, and I will see you in the next video. You take care till then. Bye.